Hello, beautiful soul. Hello, twin flame. Welcome back to the tarot closet and welcome to another twin flame reading. A love tarot reading meant for all signs. A reading where we're going to dive into your twin flame connection. Where are we at? Who and what? Interesting. Who and what is coming through today? What you might need to know. Is anything changing? A look into their feelings. Any messages they want to send or that are coming through with spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. The divine, God, goddess, the universe. What does that mean for you? You know, it's going to be really very, very specific for you. Welcome again. Let's go. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for our twin flames today. Please show us the cards, Aho. The Three of Swords is in reverse. It's already extremely clear. There is an apology here. And look what's in the partnership placement, the Two of Pentacles. One of these is yours. And I'm going to tell you what's going on here in just a moment. Yeah. Well, it's also really clear that you are in no contact, no communication, separation, not talking. And have you really ever gotten an apology for how things ended? I don't think so, because that's definitely already coming through. Somebody is in a third-party connection here. Wow. Okay. However, there is some change that's about to go down. I feel like if it hasn't already started. Look at our Page of Pentacles today. It came right after the Nine of Cups. Really strong energy today. If you are my biggest wish. Look how defeated they look. Here looking at the Pentacles sitting on, looks like some rocks. Holding it, thinking. It's hard to say. It kind of feels like it's connecting to the two of you, because this is somebody who is feeling quite triggered right now, who's in and out of either your social media or through friends, looking at messages, that sort of thing. But they're also looking at this in relation to the situation they're in currently. So this is a really much stronger validation for me that yes, this energy of loss and worry is really coming from both sides. When I say both sides, I guess what I mean is the situation they're in, and yeah, the Hierophant, exactly, that they've been feeling like they maybe need to stay in, or there's other people kind of around them. It feels like a karmic contract. But it's also this energy of both pentacles in their life, you could say. The current life situation and the wishful energy, which connects me to you. The King of Wands is in reverse. It's here with our Page of Cups in reverse, yeah. It's an apology, by the way, from the twin flame here that I don't think you received in real time. So it's really after the fact kind of energy. It's definitely a Five of Cups energy for me, and a Six of Cups energy. Because somebody really regrets how things were left. Yeah. The thing is look, the Three of Wands is here in reverse. The Four of Wands is in reverse. So I have to say, again, there's really strong validations on both sides, because things did fall apart here. But something is going on. Well, one of which is they haven't let you go. Here they are holding on to that pentacle closely. This is a Capricorn energy, the sun in Capricorn. However, there is a situation that there's a lot of money and other people involved that they're also in. Yet, there's a strong longing and triggering kind of energy as they go into the moon in reverse. Their true feelings. Truth and clarity. What a beautiful card. Major Arcana, Pisces energy. Looking here at this, I want to tell you there is a truth here around what's going on. I feel like we're definitely getting more insight around the current situation that they're in, but also how they feel about you. And it's an energy that they're in as well right now. Truth and clarity literally being revealed, what they've been trying to hide here, which they know in the star. Before you come into the moon, the star, the moon, the sun, the hope, the clarity that they do have, but they've been in denial because this is definitely a separation. Wow. 7 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, okay, that's yours. 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Temperance in reverse. Wow. The Emperor in reverse. Oh my gosh. The World card in reverse. There is the star. It's here. It's in reverse. Ace of Swords, clarity. I think we're done. 8 of Wands. Yep. The Lovers is in reverse. That is just super validating. The bottom of the deck is the 2 of Cups. It's just not surprising at all. A Venus and Cancer energy, twin flame energy is definitely here. Although I feel like it's someone who's seeing things on a, well, seeing this as a soulmate connection. But it is here. And that's the thing, this energy of regret for how things ended, for choices that they made. It's really validating in the Lovers in reverse. A Gemini energy. Yeah, it's going here. Archangel Raphael, by the way, with the moon in reverse. What are we looking at major arcana-wise here at this point? The Lovers in the reverse, the moon in reverse, the Hierophant. I had to make this choice. I had to do it. I tried to deny it. I've been living in my own kind of disillusion here, or illusion, you could say. But just so you know, I know the truth. I've been burying it, how I feel about you. Things are not going well as you might be thinking, or what I'm putting out there, what you might be hearing or seeing. But I'm still in the situation. I am trying. I'm trying. That's the other thing with the Lovers card in reverse. To start moving toward that, but I'm just not ready. But there's also a wake-up energy here. I am getting this truth and clarity is also really clear. I'm just not ready. King of Wands. One of 4 kings under our Emperor. So we have our King of Wands and the King of Swords in reverse. And here's the interesting thing. Also here, look with the 8 of Wands. It is somebody who wants to say this to you here today. Your twin flame, if this is your twin flame. The other thing I want to say to you is, with this energy of Mercury and Sagittarius, number one, it's really clear to me already that you're on this person's mind. They want you to know this, that they have regret. That, what I wanted to say is, it definitely could be that a message comes through for you But I want to tell you also, it's not necessarily going to be in real time. It definitely could be. It's also in this energy of the moon in reverse around dreams. So dreams that you're having, dreams that they're having. I want to tell you what's going on in my life. What you're seeing online or hearing is not really what's happening. It's way more complicated than that. We're not putting it out there for obvious reasons. The Nine of Pentacles is also in reverse. Virgo and Mercury energy. Yeah. So this is definitely, and I want to show you what is here with the imbalance around the heart chakra is Temperance in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. It's connected to the heart chakra, and that's somebody who's kind of all over the place. And we're looking at a divine masculine energy, Mars and Aries, the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, there's like the wishful energy, the feelings, they're here. They want you to know this, but this is also why. It's like, this is why. They're just kind of immobilized, I guess you could say. The Emperor connected to the root chakra, and that's also where the World card is. And this is a lack of being centered. It's totally an imbalance here. And I just want to validate, although something is brewing and there's something that needs to change, it's definitely brewing here around a third party. This is somebody who is in the Ten of Pentacles. Long-term energy, there's a lot of people, there's money involved, Mercury in Virgo energy. And the upright energy here with the Six of Pentacles, but there's a lot of financial stakes here. This is somebody also who is really overworking, and it's not just to overwork to forget, to try to put a cap on their feelings, which they're doing as well. They literally have to. And these are like the two pentacles for me. You, the third party. Now, the third party can be just about anything, really, from romantic connections to non-romantic, but also work and money. I kind of feel like the other pentacle is sort of representing all of it. The practicalities, other relationships, other commitments, money. It's kind of everything. One of the things that they are giving here, 4 or 5 looks, 6 of Pentacles, right before that 7th of like waiting, is to tell you this. So this is really clear. There might be something, and I think you know that already. There is something that they've seen or heard that has them triggered. There's definitely a triggering energy here. Really validating the World card in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. The last message, it feels like it was from you. It could also be that there was maybe a response, but it wasn't really the response that, it wasn't like everything had changed at that point. And there's definitely, there's a sad kind of energy around that. It's here with another major arcana in reverse, the World card. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energies. By the way, connecting with the star here, Aquarius. Yeah, and also connected to the crown chakra, I know. What is in this World card? This is where everything is. This is what it is. Because there's a cycle still going on here. I feel like there are karmic debts still to be paid. There are obstacles still. Lessons to be learned. Obviously, reunion is not always in this lifetime, and it's not even what it's about anyway. It's for you to live in your highest self energy, waking up and living your best life, really, not waiting around. That's what I want to say. But what's coming through here, as far as the message goes, is that somebody is still in this energy. And I do feel like there's a distance for a lot of you, like a really big distance. But that's not really even what this is about for me today. There's unfinished, I guess you could say unfinished business, really. There's a lot of unfinished energy here in the World card. It's not the end of the cycle. We're not in that Fool energy yet. Also completing the picture with the two of you. Coming to a 3, of course, it's around timing. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse is also really validating around the third party connection. And again, it's really all-encompassing for me. It's in a long-term energy. There's money involved. There's other people involved. Cultural, religious differences, perhaps social status, maybe all of the above. The clarity that they have is also really validating in the Ace of Swords. And it also does connect with our 8 of Wands and the 2 of Cups, literally in the message that's coming through here today. And I'm feeling like it's definitely one of those readings where they have a lot of things they want to say to you. Sometimes I feel like, I'm going to bring in some love messages. Sometimes I feel like there's a strong energy of, I'm actually going to just kind of shuffle this way today because they're really large cards, of wanting to get messages through to you. And that's really strong here today. I'm surrounded by decks that I chose, and we're just going to go where I feel led, where I feel led. I don't know why, but I always doubt your love for me. I was holding on too tight, and it was too painful. Oh, I became obsessed with you, and it scared me. You deserve so much more than what I can give right now. I've got to move things around a little. I'm so grateful for all that I've learned from you and our connection. Thank you. I feel envious of everyone who is close to you. I want to be by your side too. That's also the 9 of Cups. This is exactly what is going on right now. There's so much I want to express to you, but when it comes down to it, I always back out. So here's the thing too, and this is also yours. Why does everything have to be so complicated? Isn't that Avril Lavigne? Lavigne. Why am I suddenly having a brain fart? The bottom of the deck. You're the first thing I think of when I wake up, and the last thing I think of before I go to sleep. And here's another one here. But what I wanted to say is, if you are connected through other people, social media, in any way, shape, or form, or there's a way for them even to post things or say things that get back to you, that's going on. Like they're picking out, like there are lyrics, there's music here involved. There are things that they're trying to find a way to say or put up or put out there that you're going to pick up on. Some signs. But it's also, again, coming through really strongly in the Moon in reverse in terms of dreams. You and I are like a ball of wool. You're one end of the string and I the other. But we're a tangled mess. This is one of those readings where I feel like they have a lot they want to say. I feel you even though we are apart. I love you unconditionally. I replay our conversations over and over. I left before you can leave me. You could leave me. That's a really strong 8 of Cups energy for me today, and it definitely has that feeling, and it's one of the messages they already sent through. I didn't want to, but it was the right thing to do. I had to do it. I want to tell you how I feel, so that's what's coming through here today. And this is very much what's been coming through here today. My life is not as together as it seems. I am afraid to contact you. Yeah, this is also happening, but it's not the only reason why. There's literally money, things, issues. I bury myself in work to forget you. Bottom of the deck. I love you. Here on the Two of Cups. I can't stop thinking about you. Right here on, you're the first thing I think of when I wake up and the last thing I think of before I go to sleep. And I wonder if you are happy without me. I hope you are. You should be. And this is really strong. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. That's been a really strong energy. We have a deep soul connection. It's here on I love you and the Two of Cups. Loved you yesterday. Love you still, always have, always will. I cannot stand not talking to you. I replay our conversations over and over again. I really do care. Please believe me. I am so sorry I lied to you. I am ashamed of the way I handled things. And I want to tell you the truth. I write messages that I never send. That's been going on for a really long time. The bottom of the deck, you're my person. I am sending you a message. All the messages here, that's what this is today. And did you notice I sent a message? I think about every conversation we've ever had. Most definitely looking at messages. So whether they're on the phone, well, on the phone anyway, but within a social media message or on the phone message, maybe even a voicemail, it's definitely validating. Let's bring through some more. You're weird, but I like it. You have cracked my heart and soul wide open. I love you to the moon and back. That's literally the moon here. I had been dreaming about you even before I met you. If I could turn back time, I would. The bottom of the deck. I'm hiding my true feelings. We're going to bring in one more and close your reading. The tarot closet. Little itty bitty love messages. I'm always with you. Let me also remind you, if you hear, see, or suspect my content, if you're not here at my readings at the Tarot Closet on YouTube, it means somebody's stealing. The email is in my video description and on the About Me page. Please let me know where, and we can figure it out if it in fact is. Thank you to those of you that continue to message me, and thank you ahead of time if you are planning to. You deserve so much more. You are my first thought when I wake up and last thought. before sleep. Yeah. So this is really, really, really strong. High Priestess energy. It's also here in the moon. I'm sending you telepathic messages. So pay attention, including here today. I am so lost without you. I care too much what people think. That is the Hierophant energy, and that's already been really validated. The last channeled love message from your person, love message from your twin flame. Really strong messages today. One of those readings for sure that somebody just, it's kind of, I'm definitely the messenger today. And here it is again. You're my biggest wish. Okay. Beautiful twin flame. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.